Hello, welcome to Frema Shows. Today we are going to cook rice with chicken gizzard. Okay, so the ingredients is onions, chicken gizzard, olive oil, tomatoes paste, geisha or sardine and tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, pepper, nutmeg, salt, rice. Now, before we do anything, we all know that how long the basmati rice takes. So we are going to cook the basmati rice before we do anything. This is 2 cups of basmati rice, but let's measure it so you know that there's no trick. This is 1 cup. Okay, 2 cups of basmati rice. I'm going to add about half a tablespoon of salt. Teaspoon of salt, sorry. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. You can use any oil of your choice, but I use olive oil to cook. Remember, people don't like basmati rice because it doesn't have any taste, but trust me, it's the most healthy rice you can ever have. Now that we have our 2 cups and oil in it, we're going to measure the same cup that I use for the rice. I'm going to use it for the water. So let's see how many we're going to put it in. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Alright. I'm going to stir it because I put the salt and oil in it. Let's leave the rice to cook. Press it down. Just forget about it. Then we go to our sauce. Okay. To measure oil, I'm going to use 2 liters of my oil, olive oil, into the pan. Alright, and I'm going to put a little bit of onions in it. I'm not going to use all, just a little bit. Let's steam the onion for a few minutes until it's a bit tender. Then we put the rest of the ingredients in it. Alright, now that our onion is nice and tender, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of nutmeg. It demands for pepper, so I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper. Let's leave it to steam for a minute before we add our tomato paste into it. Our onions and pepper and nutmeg are settled. So this is my leftover tomato paste. We are going to add it into our sauce. So about 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Let's stir it. Heat down a little bit. Now that our tomato paste is nice and brownish, that means it's ready to add our diced tomatoes. So, let's see, make sure you have the name, diced tomatoes. I'm going to scoop them from the can to the bowl. Remember, I didn't cook the chicken gizzard. Know that, I didn't cook it, I have a reason. There's no need to cook it because it's going to be cooked. You don't need to cook and fry it, just put it in. Okay. The reason why I'm scooping it because tomato sauce have a lot of juice in it and I don't want to use the whole juice. Okay, let's stir it so it's mixed together before we add our gizzard. So our diced tomatoes and everything is settled in. The next thing is I'm going to throw my chicken gizzard into the sauce. Remember, I didn't cook it. I didn't do anything to it. We're just going to leave it to cook with the sauce. Leave it to cook for about 15 minutes, okay? Yeah, for 15 minutes before we add the next procedure. Don't go nowhere. Look at how lovely it looks. Alright. Remember, I haven't added salt here. This is the perfect time for me to add salt. once the gizzard and the tomatoes are cooking. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of salt. Okay. Let's leave it to cook until the gizzard is really cooked before we add our geisha and the rest of the onions in it. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. As you see the oil coming up, it tells you that it's almost done. We didn't use much oil, we used just 2 ladder of oil. So the next thing is I'm going to throw my geisha or sardine in tomato sauce. You can use regular sardine or geisha of your choice. Okay. Alright. Once we have this, we're going to put the onions last minute. Okay? We use the onion last minute. So allow it to cook until the oil comes up again. Then we're gonna add the onions, and the rice is also ready as well. Yeah, until because it's in a warm now, so it's ready. Let's leave it to cook and we get back together. This is how it looks. Remember, we didn't use much oil, so when you see the oils coming out, that is how you know it's ready. We're going to put the rest of the onion on top of it. And just that's right. Oh, you don't need to cook the onion. It needs to be have, you know, fresh kind of, you know, thing. And let's serve the rice. All right. So for my basmati rice, which is a lot of Ghanaians don't like it, but I challenge you that it's very healthy. Less starch. See how fluffy it is. All right, that's how it is. I'm going to. This is something that does not have any starch in it, and it's very good for you, especially if you want to lose weight and you like rice like I do. I like rice so much. Okay, so I'm gonna scoop a little bit more here. I'm gonna put it right here and turn it around. All right, where's? I'm gonna put the sauce right here. I enjoy cooking, but you need to know that I'm not a professional cook, okay? I just love to cook because I'm a mother and I have a husband, I have a family, so I just love to cook. Okay. Wow, look at how it looks. Love cooking. All right, so I'm going to take the plate out. Alrighty. This is how it looks. Nice and beautiful. My name is Tirimirim Freema Shows. I do want to thank you for cooking with me. And I'll see you next time. It's bye-bye from me. Remember, it's chicken gizzard and basmati rice. Thank you. And I'll see you next time. It's bye-bye from me. This is simple meal for my bachelors out there. Learn how to cook to, you know, impress your woman. Bye-bye.